Hello friends, and welcome back to another virtual story time with Miss Liz. Today, we are reading a book about something that everybody, or almost everybody, has been thinking about lately, and that is going back to school. Today, we'll be reading The Night Before Kindergarten by Natasha Wing, illustrated by Julie Durrell. Let's see what's going to happen in this story. School's going to look a little different this year for many of us, but I think it'll be nice to read a story about it either way. The Night Before Kindergarten by Natasha Wing, illustrated by Julie Durrell. 'Twas the night before kindergarten, and as they prepared, kids were excited and a little bit scared. It's okay to feel those ways when you're doing something new or anytime. You might feel nervous, excited, scared, sad, and that's okay. They tossed and they turned about in their beds while visions of school supplies danced in their heads. And look at that, I see notebooks and paint and scissors and pencils. Erasers and crayons and pencils galore were stuffed in their backpacks and set by the door. Outfits were hung in the closet with care, knowing that kindergarten soon would be there. So I think next it's going to be time to wake up. In the morning it came! School starts today! Would the teachers be nice? Would they still get to play? Here we are getting dressed, eating breakfast, and then faces were washed and teeth were brushed white, and kids posed for pictures with eyes sparkling bright. Looks like they were really feeling excited. Parents packed snacks and kids hopped in cars as if they were boarding a spaceship to Mars. Now, these kids are taking a car to school, but there are all different ways to get around. You might drive in a car, or you might take a bus, or a train, you might walk or ride a bike, all different ways to get there. Some kids brought blankets or their favorite stuffed bear in hopes they could nap like they did in daycare. Their parents exclaimed, "You're big kids, wow! Let us hold your bears and your blankies for now." And then, the parents were worried their children would cry if they left them at school with just a goodbye. So they told their darlings, "If you want, we can stay and make sure that everything will be a-okay." The teacher then greeted each one with a smile and invited the students to stay for a while. So here it looks like they're having time to sit on the rug and meet their teacher. Here are the parents and caregivers looking on from the doorway, not yet ready to leave their children at school. The room was all filled with toys, books, and maps. But where were the beds for their mid-morning naps? They colored and painted and played Simon Says. Then they tumbled and they skipped and they stood on their heads. Wow. They sang silly songs from beginning to end. With just a minute, each kid had a friend. Look at how much fun they're having, and their teacher knows how to play the guitar. That is so cool. And look, here's the parents and caregivers. They're still standing around. I wonder when they're going to feel okay leaving the kids to be big kids in kindergarten. The children were happy. They loved Miss Sunrise. It was she who was in for a giant surprise. What to her wondering eyes should appear but sad moms and dads and parents and caregivers who were holding back tears. Oh, look who was sad in the end. Their noses so sniffly, their eyes red and wet. If this was the saddest goodbye Miss Sunrise had seen yet. She gathered the grown-ups on the magical rug and they sent them away after one final hug. Here they are giving a goodbye hug to all their loved ones. The children all waved from the door of the school. "Don't cry, Mom and Dad. Kindergarten is cool." school. Look at those big kids. They were so brave. And that is the end. That was a great story. Now, like I said, school might not be exactly like it was in this book this year because we are going through some extraordinary times and things might be a little different, but school is still lots of fun, whether you're in person or virtual or homeschooled. School is a wonderful place to be, and I can't wait to see you next week to read more great books. Thanks for watching.